Hey everybody, you know, sometimes it's really hard to find reviews on machines that have been out for a while, and machines that aren't the biggest, most powerful, most high-priced machines on the market. In fact, when you try to search for something, a lot of times all you find on the internet is looking for a test of the Suzuki King Quad 400 is, you know, their specs and, you know, a way to guide you to a dealership. That's some kind of review. So anyways, this was one of the reasons I decided that we should review the 2015 Suzuki King Quad 400. There are some changes for 2015, but basically it's evolutionary changes to a machine that's been around for 10 years, starting as the Eiger 400, and has just evolved. Highly reliable machine, really nice functioning machine. It's a great size. You know, it's actually it's only about a 376 cc's. You know, they call it 400, but so let's say it's 400 cc, fuel injected. Now for this year they've modified the fuel injection unit with an ECU that they call slip control technology, which actually I think keeps it from just revving up too much and spinning the tires, so that when you're on the throttle, you kind of build so that it won't spin the tires too much when you're in difficult situations. And I'm not sure exactly how well that works. It rides like a typical King Quad to me. In addition to that, what they've done is increase the muffler baffles inside, change the muffler baffles inside, and change also some of the programming in that, so that you've got a 15% increase in fuel mileage, which is pretty big when you get something like this that already gets good mileage. And you know, this has a 4.2 gallon fuel tank, so it's going to give you some really good range. And a machine like this is really aimed at somebody that's a little more price conscious, because these things start at $64.99 for 2015, with the Camel going to $68.99. You put that in perspective to some of the bigger machines that are pushing $10,000. It's looking like a good deal. And again, it's a really straightforward design. Swing axle in the rear, A-arms in the front, about 6.7 inches of wheel travel, with 25-inch Maxxis tires coming standard. It doesn't have a locker, but it does have a torque sensing limited slip front differential that seems to work pretty well out in the really tough stuff. And again, one of the bigger advantages you're going to find with this machine is its overall size. It's still got a 50-inch wheelbase, still weighs about 600 pounds, but you compare that to some of the newer machines now that are, you know, pushing 800 or so pounds. This all of a sudden becomes a real lightweight. And in its size, as you can see the difference just between it and the King Quad 750 that we're going to test, the size makes this thing incredibly more maneuverable than the bigger machines. You can get into those off-camber areas. So between the size of this thing and the swing axle, solid rear axle, it is a lot more stable in difficult situations. And you're going to find that's a huge benefit for smaller riders and people that, if you're just not interested in speed, but you're interested in going out and just touring and cruising and scenic, and of course for working the farm or the ranch. This is just not just for trails, but it's really a good little workhorse because, because of its size, it's easy on, easy off. High and low in the transmission. Now, you know, as they've had for a while, digital gauge pod, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive selector, ease of starting. There's even an enrichment lever here for super cold starts, but we've left some of these things sit out in the cold in the wintertime, and they still start right up. So again, if you're looking for a good machine that has incredible reliability, really good stability, especially in difficult situations, and especially for smaller riders or less experienced riders, or something that really is going to work hard and then head out on the trails, the King Quad 400 is right in the mix as one of the best ATVs there is for this. So, you know, for me, price point, ultimate reliability, great size, makes a 2015 King Quad 400 something that you really need to look at if you're in the market for a mid-size ATV. So, hey, that's it. See you in our next test. Till then, God bless.